All right, time for Cars and Coffee. Actually, time for Cars and Coffee started about an hour and a half ago. I slept in because I haven't been getting enough sleep lately, so I'm gonna try to get a little more sleep, maybe go to bed a little earlier and get to these things on time. Right now I'm just gonna park up. It looks like a pretty good turnout today. There were some cars in the front lot parked backwards like I'm doing here, which means they're probably here for Cars and Coffee. So now that I'm an hour and a half late, let's go check it out. Alright, so here we got a McLaren and a very cute puppy. Hey puppy dog. Can I pet your dog?
Sure, that's Freckles.
Oh, hi Freckles! You are the sweetest!
Anyway, actually, there's still a bunch of artwork drawn on the hood from Burning Man.
Oh, is it just kind of rubbed it into the
still
face?
drawn in the dust. Beanie wrote the DPW and the heart up here, and then my buddies Rev and Jesse drove the
Little Tyrannosaurus Rex or something?
Yeah, it's a little chicken noodle and a noodle dragon. And then while I was off in Reno cleaning it, somebody went through DPW Ghetto and wrote Dick Titties on everything. So the car ended up with Dick Titties written on it.
Making our way up into the front now, checking out that Dodge. We've got a beautiful 1961 Corvette. I'll tell you why. That's why I assume it's a 1961. This thing is in beautiful condition. Wow, that is beautiful.
Did his
dad take it out occasionally, or is it just a garage clean?
There's a garage. I think his dad, I saw his dad take it out.
So there's a special exhibit. What exactly is it, Bob? It's a land speed record car.
It's called the Target 5.
Is it 550?
Maybe?
Yeah.
It's 43 feet long. Some couple engine. I don't know that much about it. That's why I'm going in.
All right, there it is. That is an incredibly long car, if you could even call it that. Oh, so there's the cockpit. It looks like a fighter cockpit. So Les Davenport.
Take a quick look in here when you open it and throw the coats in.
Okay, yeah, let's take a look at that. Wow, really just stuffing as much information into a small space as they can. There's hardly a steering wheel there.
See the white
Yeah.
here and here? That's mastodon tusk.
Why?
And this is abalone shell on the release.
Okay, that's
And
interesting.
why is because the guy that built it is an artist.
Okay.
And he could.
And he
so
likes to
did.
use those exclusive materials. Could I have a minute of your time, Marlo?
Sure.
All right, I'm Zach Hill. I usually come out here and shoot videos for Cars and Coffee, but today we've got a very unusual car. I understand you're the owner of this engineering masterpiece. Is that correct?
Well, thanks for the compliment. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And this is not the first time we've been here.
Okay.
And it's both a pleasure and an honor to be here. This is an unusual place in a very, very good location, and they do a great job of displaying automobiles.
Oh yeah, I love this museum.
Currently, the car's together, and when it leaves here, it goes into a container, and we're going to Australia. So this is its last public showing this year, and the last public showing, hopefully, before we come back from Australia after snuffing Campbell's record down there. Target 550 is the projected speed of the car. The car is actually called a Viking 31, which was the 31st engineering process that Western Washington did on a full-scale car for a class. It was two terms at Western Washington. We were looking for space. We tried to run at Bonneville, and the course is not long enough for us to stop the car.
Oh, geez.
So we're going to Australia.
Okay.
So,
Excellent. Well, I'm excited to see what it does down there.
well, but at 40% throttle in third gear, the car goes 386 miles an hour.
It's a lot faster than my Subaru.
You need a better Subaru.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? I just need a couple of these engines in it, and then we're good to go. So these are internal combustion engines?
Yes, it's a very, very conventional car.
Okay.
It may not look like it. It's a very, very conventional car.
Okay.
It has 2 Dodge aftermarket Hemi engines in it. They're 500 cubic inches each.
Okay.
They're supercharged with Whipple screw superchargers, and they make 24 to 2,500 horsepower each.
Wow.
So we have 5,000 horsepower available. We have adequate stuff, but the course was so rough. It's a non-suspended car, and the course was so rough in Wendover that the car gets airborne and bounces, and it's 4-wheel drive, and so the first tire that hits gets all the
Yeah, you start getting some torque steer, and it starts driving you sideways,
Everything.
right?
Yeah, yeah. I'll show you something.
Okay, let's take a look.
This is the green line. Here is roughly 300 miles an hour. Here's 385 miles an hour. This is the wheel speed.
Okay, it looks pretty consistent.
Yes.
A little
Okay.
jittering.
All of that's pretty nice. Here's where speed decays. This is at 386 miles an hour. This is the throttle position.
Oh my. Very inconsistent.
Because of the bouncing of the car and the course, he can't stay on the throttle. Even though he thinks he's steady on the throttle goes from 20% down to 18%, up to bounced up once to 60%, but average somewhere in the 40 to 50%. And this window here is 375 to 385 miles an hour. So that's why we're going to Australia.
Absolutely. Thank you, Marlo. It's been a pleasure talking with you.
And for
Yep.
you, the most important yard sale of the year.
Oh, wow. Now that Hugh Hefner's passed, they've got the Playboy Mansion yard sale, huh?
I don't know what the date is.
Okay.
Wow. That's really
A
something.
friend of mine who's incarcerated that just sent me that cartoon. You can buy some.
No, they don't let them have too many sharp objects, when they're incarcerated.
Yeah, it looks like that might have been just colored pencil. Went off to work. It was cool seeing, so it's the Viking 31 was the name of that car. And actually, right before we went in, I was gawking at a 61 Corvette, and now it's been replaced by another C1. That's beautiful. See you around, Bob. Thank you. But it looks like Cars and Coffee is wrapped up, because it is about that time. I spent most of my time in the museum talking with Marlo and checking out the Viking 31, which is really cool. So those guys are going to be doing a top speed run in March in Australia, down close to Adelaide. So I'll be checking that out when the time comes. Anyway, I think that's it for today. I gotta run off to work. Told my boss I'd do some overtime, doing a favor. So hopefully I get this edited and uploaded soon, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.